We've already made a video about the Mirka 3-inch polisher, what it is and why we like it so much, but there's a lot to this little polisher, so we thought it made sense to make another video going over some of the more nuanced features on it. Specifically, we're going to show you how to change the backing plate on it, we're going to talk about the app control, and we'll also talk about serviceability on these units. So we'll get the unit out of the box. I'll show you what's included in the box whenever you get yours. Normally there'd be another layer of foam right here with the manuals in it, but we have our polisher right there. It comes with its secondary battery, its tool for removing the backing plate, there's a cable, and your charger. Removing the backing plate is pretty simple. You basically just take this little 17mm flat wrench. Make sure you keep this, don't throw it away. It's pretty hard to find a really flat wrench like this, and a regular one wouldn't work in this space. So we'll get it attached, and then we'll just pop it loose. It really shouldn't be that tight, and you can just hold it there and spin the backing plate off. We do offer replacement backing plates in our store in the 3-inch size. The reason we decided to do that is because people were finding that the Velcro does go bad eventually on these if you're using them all day, every day in a professional environment. If you're a home user or a prosumer, maybe you're doing 1 or 2 cars every other month, you'll probably never need to replace these, but we thought it made sense to offer you just in case. The second thing we'll talk about is the Bluetooth connectivity of this polisher. So there's an app that's paired with it, and you might write that off as some junkware, something you really shouldn't do, but I would highly encourage that you get the app and connect your device. Not only is it packed full of useful features, it also extends your manufacturer warranty by 1 year. So the polisher comes with a 2-year warranty. Once you register it through the app, you get an additional 1 year on top of that, which is a 3-year warranty. To connect your polisher to the app, you're just going to hold down the plus button and hold down the trigger at the same time. You'll see a little green light start blinking in this middle section. Once it connects, it'll turn solid green, and then you're good. You never have to reconnect it. It'll auto disconnect, reconnect. It's set up for life. The first good thing about the app is that it allows you to RPM manage your unit. So you can set it to a specific RPM that you want to run it at, or you can view it live for those of you who like to set it to a specific power level and then modulate with the trigger. Matt specifically likes to put it all the way down to 0, click it up 3 times, so it's power level 3 out of 6, and then just modulate with his finger because it is a linear trigger. The second cool thing about the app is that you can set up interval settings or auto stop settings. So you can set it to only run for 3 seconds, and then it will automatically turn off the unit. The reason this is in the app is because these polishers are really for Tier 1 auto manufacturers where they're in a assembly line, so there would be a standard operating procedure. They would say if there's a dust nib, you scrape it off, you run the polisher for 4 seconds at 3000 RPM, and they can set it up specifically to do that. It takes all the guesswork out of it. I'm not sure how useful that would be in a professional detailing environment, but it is nice that you get that functionality. And the last thing we'll talk about in the app is the daily vibration exposure. So it'll tell you exactly how much this unit is vibrating your hands. Something that often isn't brought up when it comes to polishers is the actual health, or your health as the detailer. So knowing exactly how much vibration is going through your arm and affecting your muscles and your joints is a really good thing. The last thing that we'll talk about in this video is that these units are totally serviceable. So you get that 2-year plus 1 warranty if you register it through the app, which covers batteries and the units itself. But they are totally serviceable for the lifetime of the unit. So even if you're out of that warranty period, you can still mail it into Mirka. They can fix literally every single piece of this polisher. So realistically, you could buy one of these and keep it for the rest of your life. I know these are over $800, they are certainly not cheap, but even with that big price tag, I really do think you're getting value for your money. Not only in the usability of the unit, but also the additional things like the app that we mentioned today. If you want to pick one of these up, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a professional detailer. You can get it in our store at obsessedgarage.com, and if you have any questions, let us know down in the comments or email us directly at support@obsessedgarage.com.